Couple ground rules before we get started. These meetings are televised, so when you approach the podium, please let us know who you are. If you have plans, you can lay them out on the table. If you need a portable mic, we have it up front here. We need to get rolling pretty quickly tonight. We have a meeting right on our heels, so I'm going to ask Cindy Ritz to start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
It's just like school. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony.
Okay. All right. First on our agenda tonight is Design Review Board 2014-21, the application of Brandywine Operating Partnership from 222 to 236 North Radnor Chester Road in St. David's for 5 awnings and outside dining. And then one other thing I failed to mention because we don't have our name tags. This is Cindy Ritz.
Good evening.
Your
Tony
names are out
Vincent,
there.
long time.
They're out here, Rob.
Yeah, they're different people.
No, yours are out there, Bob.
Oh, ours are out here.
No, they're up on the front. I've already had it set up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. You don't have them over there. All right.
Peggy,
Okay.
you're okay.
All right,
I'm
thanks.
going to whiz through this because I'm sure you
All right.
saw the package last month.
Yes.
And so
Nice to have you here tonight, Tony.
just this is the site plan of the shopping center. It's all
Tony,
built
do your
now.
magic. Do your magic.
Okay. So what we're talking about is the outside dining on the Estia end, and then on the Pietro's end. So, and then in front of the smaller stores, there's just the little tables and chairs that are planned for out there. So if we keep that in mind, this is Pietro's, and the only difference is their planners are already installed, but they look like this. Give you a packet of that. And I packed for you to pay for the file. These are recent photos.
Oh, okay, good.
That weren't in.
Thanks,
Oh,
Tony.
thank you.
We figured we'd cover this since they were already on the drawing that the planter would go in. So they're wooden planters on top of the knee wall, and they go around the outside dining area, and it looks really nice. It's all planted with, mostly year-round plants and some annuals in there. The chairs and tables are shown on these 2 photographs. The blow up at the top of the table is it's a wood slat table.
Oh, cool.
And the chairs are a rattan-style chair that, maybe this might appear a little bigger, but rattan-style chair. The Estia chair is the brown one. The Pietro's chair is the light-colored, natural color one. Same chair, same table on both ends of the shopping center.
Now, Tony, you probably know we have limitations on how many seats you can put out.
Yeah, that's all in the plans.
Okay.
Yeah, they have that. It all went
Okay.
through zoning and
All right. So
Bill Moore.
on the Pietro's, it looks like you have
Yeah, that's just
116
the
interior
rendering.
seats.
Yeah, it's just the
Okay, so
rendering.
you're only allowed 29 outside?
Right.
Okay, and the other one, I think it was maybe 33 are allowed outside?
Something like that.
33 seats outside.
The only other issue on the Pietro side is the photograph of this one showing their kind of, it's like an awning underneath the big overhang that was built there to kind of just give a little more intimacy to the space. And they're just white canvas awnings.
Sunbrella?
Yeah, sunbrella
okay.
materials.
And letter height, Tony?
Oh, they're like 6 inches.
Okay, no more than 8.
Nothing huge.
Yeah, 8 max.
All right, and they just, they're underneath the canopy.
Okay.
So it's not like they're on the outside of
Right,
the building.
okay.
On that one. That's on this, that's on the far,
Is that the
Left.
Estacia side?
the Estia.
Estia, sorry.
Yeah.
Estia.
So that's their products. And then on the Pietro side,
Okay, you know what, one at a time. Are we okay with that? Any questions?
I'm
On the
okay with
Estia
that. I
side?
went over there to look.
You all right?
Yes.
I have no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll
All
look
right,
good.
So Pietro's.
again, the same tables, just different color chairs. They're planning on this wood kind of pergola over that large dining area out there. And again, an awning. The only difference on this plan that is not shown here is that awning would continue all the way across.
Oh, that's
Wouldn't break
Mm-hmm.
right there.
I like it.
I got you.
And it's a yellowish color on that side. And that's
Sunbrella again?
on the hidden side, by the way.
Okay.
You know, it's their main entrance is not on the front of the building.
It's not.
It's not. It's on the
Okay.
side of the
I thought
building.
I thought that looked, okay, good.
Both
All
of them
right.
are on the side of the building. Estia's is on the bank side. which is
okay.
very visible.
Yeah.
The other side's
Yeah.
not as visible.
Okay. Again, Tony, it's umbrella awning?
Yes, again,
Okay.
it's umbrella, 6-inch letters, right?
Yes, okay.
Or 8, what did you say?
Eight max?
Max, okay.
Okay,
So that's the two big restaurants.
okay. You all right, guys, all right
Yes,
with that?
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is there enough walking space too? You need a 48
There's no problem,
48
because
inches?
They were
Yes.
designed specifically for outdoor
Okay,
dining.
okay.
I'm not quite sure about the individual smaller restaurants.
Right.
We went with a very small table and chair here.
How small?
2 feet.
Oh, yeah, it's small.
That is small.
2-foot square table. Again, it's the wood slat, just like the other ones, plain base, and an aluminum chair. Either the I think the armless is the better way to go here, but I gave them a choice if they wanted to go with the arm one or the armless one. So, and that's for Hubbub, which is the coffee shop. And they're allowed, those three are allowed 6 seats outside.
Okay.
Whether they physically can put 6 is their problem.
Right. Would it be 3 tables too?
Right.
Okay.
Hubbub, Honey Grow, and Jimmy John's.
Good.
So, and they're all open, by the way. I've never been there yet.
I
Can't get in Honey Grow at lunchtime. It's
Wow.
unbelievable. So, that's the plan.
Okay.
I like the plan.
But again, you feel there's enough room there? Is there 48 inches of walking space?
We'll let,
It's pretty
Bill
big.
Miller, it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
It's about 8 feet.
It's pretty deep, so
Okay.
as long as you have 48 inches, if they, you know, they're right
Yeah.
up against it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
I'm
it's
sure.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Plenty.
It's plenty, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's good. And they should have outdoor seating there.
Just
It's
a few
great
seats.
Yeah, it's a
Nothing-
great spot, and this is the time of year, you know, it'll be good.
And again, Ray reminded us last month that community development will have the final say on outside dining, even though we may
Right.
approve it.
Community development, health department and community?
Well, health
Yeah,
department and
okay.
community development. They'll actually go down there. Remember
Right.
last month, Ray mentioned about a little issue at Spread Eagle Village, where they want to put tables,
Yes.
where there's a fire issue.
Right.
So, again, you
Yes.
know, even though if we approve it tonight, you know.
You still
Radnor
have to go through the, yeah.
So, by the way, I'm sure on the Pietro side, there's probably going to be a planter box that looks like this one, too. So
Looks
make
like-
sure you
yes.
cover that on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is there,
Peggy, will they get a letter saying that the design review board, you know, approved, but you need to go before community development?
They'll get a letter saying that you approved it and that they have to come in for the proper permits, because they get this approved, but then they have to file for the license for the outdoor dining. And that's
Okay.
when we review the seats,
Okay.
the space, and to make sure everything fits.
Okay,
But they
great.
do that automatically.
But that's what I'm saying. They get, that's included in the letter. You know that you have to do this next step, right? Yeah, okay, good.
Tony, just some points of interest for your tenants there. The season runs from March 1st to November 30th. All right?
Our resolution reads differently than the township requirements. You need to check that, because
Okay.
there was no...
There's been a couple changes, I know.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the resolution was prior to those changes, and I don't have it all memorized.
Okay.
But they may be different times and maybe different lengths
Well,
of
the latest I had was 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
It may have gone to 11.
Okay, we'll double check it and, you know.
Because we felt, you know, when they did the resolution on that, the outdoor dining was specific to, the ordinances were specific to Wayne Business
Yes,
District.
right.
And so we fell into no man's land, so they put into the resolution of approval the requirements on the outdoor dining space.
Okay.
Because we were nowhere near any residential.
Right, well, they,
You know,
Yeah.
it didn't make any
Yeah.
difference about lighting and everything
right.
else.
I mean, but it's for the better for
Yeah.
you guys. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we might have different regulations
Okay,
than the
we'll check it
others.
out. Just, I'm sure you guys will do what's right, so. All right, great. And, you know, one thing too, I'll just mention, just a couple of key points. Heaters, if the guys want to go out there late in the season when it's cool, they have to be approved by the township. You just can't put them out, 'cause again, they're fire hazards and stuff like that.
Right.
So, extra trash cans must be supplied. No advertising on umbrellas, if you put up umbrellas, like Honey Grow or any of those stores, umbrellas in between.
No, we're not allowing umbrellas on the front of the building
Okay,
at all.
all right.
Just those awnings on the two ends. so.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, good.
They have an overhang though, don't they? They
Where?
in the front, is there, it's
Yeah,
not-
there is
yeah, there's an
like a
overhang.
3-foot overhang
so you-
in front of
yeah, they should put their
the
tables
glass
up, yeah.
wall.
Right.
And then on the Estia end, that comes out almost
Yeah.
15 feet at one
Okay,
point.
great.
What are the two restaurants? Estia is
Estia is,
Mediterranean?
no, it's Greek.
Oh, it's Greek,
Greek fish.
okay.
Beautiful. Have you been, it's
I've
not
been-
opened yet, but you
yeah,
can see
I
it. It's
looked in.
gorgeous.
And then Pietro,
Pietro's is Italian family style.
are they both one, are they,
Same owner.
and they have restaurants elsewhere under the same name?
Estia has a restaurant in Center City, and they just converted their Pietro's in Marlton, near where I live, to an Estia Taverna like this one.
Okay.
And it's fantastic. And they have 3 other Pietro's.
Oh, great.
And then the brother has like 40 restaurants in New York.
Wow.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Wow, all
Okay.
right.
All right, any other questions for us,
No, I'm
Tony? You're
fine.
okay? You guys, any other questions or comments for Tony? You all right?
No, I'm good, yeah.
Want to make the motion?
Okay, but don't make me give a lot of detail.
No.
I move that we accept the proposal as presented, with the stipulations that Bob pointed out about heaters, that you'll have to go before community development, to okay, your seating and et cetera.
And 8-inch letters.
And the 8-inch letters on the awnings.
Yeah, okay.
That's it, we're good.
We hear a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Okay,
Always a pleasure.
you bet.
Good to
Take
see
care.
you.
All righty.
Take care.
Thanks, tomorrow.
We didn't get the paint.
Did you see that it's, did you see it, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got really crazy.
They're an
Okay.
interesting property.
we
All
gotta
right,
move.
next on the agenda is
Yeah,
DRB 2014-27, the application of Pathfinders at 308 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for a wall sign.
They'll do well.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. My name is Dave. I'm from Signs by Tomorrow in Ardmore.
How you doing, Dave?
I'm good.
Nice to be here. So point of reference, this is a building right next to Chili's. If you're looking at Chili's, it's immediately to
Chili's
the
is
left.
right there, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So why don't you tell us what you have in mind?
It's a 2-inch thick, high-density urethane sign with engraved copy. It's 3 feet by 12 feet. It is white with blue and red copy. The red's kind of like an orangey red. Do you guys need the Pantones?
No, we're fine.
That's it.
Okay.
So what are the letter heights?
The letter heights are 12 inches.
Beautiful.
Such a good guy.
Yeah.
And how are you going to hang it?
We
Excuse-
are going to blind mount it. We're going to drill holes in the back of it, use threaded studs and drill holes into the wall and use that method so there's no hardware visible.
Is there lighting?
There is no lighting as of yet.
Okay.
And if you were going to do lighting, it would be like gooseneck or something? Because
He
how do you
did not
fit?
mention anything about
Yeah.
lighting, so as far as I know, there will be no lighting in the future because there's really no room for goosenecks on top of that soffit.
Okay. If, I'm
What
sorry.
is Pathfinder? What do they do?
Pathfinders is a recruiting firm, so they recruit people to IT firms and to like temp positions.
Okay. If someday they want to put lighting, it's going to have to come back before our board for approval.
I will let him know.
Okay. The,
I have no problem.
okay.
No, it meets code. It's just so, on the photo, it's just so bright.
Yeah, because it's white, and my sketch is like, that building is kind of like, that picture's like from Google. You know,
Okay.
it's not like- The building's actually white, it won't be that.
Well, it's more of a
stark.
cream.
It won't be
It's more-
that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a cream color, actually.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to frame that, or you're just going to let it float?
No, it's going to be, yeah, it's just going to be
Just
floating.
let it float?
So I see a black border, but that's only because, that's
to
just for the
show
graphics.
edge of the
Okay.
signs, yeah.
Okay. And we need identification. I may be on the door, the address number. If it's not there, can we make it a point to make sure the tenant puts
The actual door is to the
left?
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
You can't see it. This is a whole complex.
Yes.
Like, there's Spo's in there,
Mhm.
and 2 other businesses.
Yeah.
There is an address on the door.
Okay.
The door's over to the left.
Okay, good. Now, there's a pole sign out front.
Yes.
Do they plan on trying to
I'm
get on a
not
pole
touching
sign? I'm sorry?
I'm not doing anything with that.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't think, does that sign meet code?
It came before our board, it does meet code.
Okay.
Yeah, but if there's any changes, it'll have to come back also.
Yes.
If they want to add their name or something, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in discussion with the landlord.
Okay.
About that.
Yeah, that'll have to come in. Okay. And I guess window sign, I didn't think their type of business is
I
going
don't
to
think they'd
put,
have,
no.
yeah. If
not
they
like a
want, you might as well,
retail.
if they want to put window signage, it has to be.
There is no window signage
Yeah.
there now. This
No,
picture's
yeah.
old.
Yeah, I didn't think they, just in
No.
case, but I don't think it will. But it's a 15% rule in Radnor Town, or 20%.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use more than 20% for advertising, but
Yeah.
that's not a
Their
retail
windows
business.
are blank.
Right, okay. All right. Is there anything else noticed? Look all right?
I just have a question. When it says engraved copy, does it actually, is it
It's routed in.
routed in? Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
You've seen it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it personally, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I thought that was like ours. I got it. Thanks.
Okay, so the sign will be bright white.
It'll be, yeah.
Okay,
white, yeah.
okay. Well, like you said, the building itself is pretty much what it shows in the picture. It's that cream color.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're
But it's
looking,
not so stark.
it's pretty stark. Yeah.
The sign, you mean the sign's pretty stark or the building?
Well, the building.
Yeah.
You know, it's been painted a number of times. I walk by there every day, and
Yeah.
the paint just doesn't last in that building. It's a wood building, and it just soaks it up, but,
Yeah.
okay.
I like the logo. I think the sign is
Yeah.
great. I mean, I think it's a little, I would like to see something a little, that fits with the building a little bit, but that's not really my decision, you know? So that's why I keep going, it's a little
Logo and
bright.
website, that's what I want on my sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Tony, you want to take this one?
In the case of DRB, 2014 Pathfinders, we approve the submission as submitted.
Okay, we're a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. All right. And I think you're going to stay right
I'm
there.
gonna-
so-
I'm
He's a
okay.
busy guy tonight.
Okay. All right, so next on our agenda is DRB 2014-28, the application of Wayne Beverage Exchange at 346 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for a wall sign. And
Hi.
might as well introduce yourself.
Damon Grilly, new owner of Wayne Beverage, and I've added a word, if you haven't noticed, but
Yeah.
just added Wayne Beverage Exchange. Give it a little jazz.
After,
Congratulations,
Yeah.
by the way.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, been waiting for it to be kind of like revitalized. or-
Appreciate it.
Like if I bring over my bottle of ginger ale, you'll give me and exchange it for a bottle of club soda?
For sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been doing some painting and some,
Yeah.
we've been doing some painting and some, interior kind of just cleaning out and making our own, which is nice. So that was a good
okay.
thing.
So just going to give a little brief history, because I
Yeah,
think this
yeah,
building
yeah,
needs a
but
little
this-
history.
This building has been,
Because-
yes,
All right,
not
so-
problematic,
Here-
but.
Here's the history lesson. I mean, it was owned by the Dominic family for years and years. About 20 years ago, the Dominic sold property and business to Jeff Bang, who owns Seafood USA.
Yeah.
Jeff operated the beverage for a number of years, and then Damien's probably the sixth owner, I'm going to say, fifth or sixth owner
Yeah, I think
after
Philip-
Jeff.
I think the last one was Philip was there, I
Yes.
think 15 years, something in that
Okay,
range.
yeah. But-
In that range, yeah.
So,
Mr. Bang in that?
yeah, Jeff
Yeah.
Bang owns the property, so
Does he still own the property?
He does.
yeah.
He does. Yeah,
So-
he's Seafood USA and
Yeah.
Yep,
and
yep.
and that
I know who
property.
you
So he remodeled, if you guys remember, about 10 years ago, it was a brick facade. He stuccoed the building, put a relative of his in the other half, cut the building in half. Wayne Beverage owned everything at one time, split it in half. Wayne Beverage had half, and there was a dry cleaner in the other half. For whatever reason, the dry cleaner left. Lauren and George, who owned Lauren's Hair Salon,
Opened
put the
to the
women's
right.
shoe
Yep.
store. That's since left.
Sold, yeah.
The property's now vacant, but I think
It's, yeah.
It's close to being rented again.
Cigar store is apparently what, and I think they're in the process.
Okay.
I think they need an architectural design. I think they need to, because it's a new space and a new, they needed something in respect to, because everything is kind of needs to be energy efficient with it. So I think they're just kind of going through the process. And I talked to them a couple of weeks ago, and they said probably a month or two or however long it takes.
All right.
But
Okay.
so
So
they should be going there relatively
Yeah,
soon.
so what happened is when Jeff remodeled years ago and restuccoed the building and everything, we had a nice clean facade and kind of like start all over.
Yep.
Well, over time, the beverage sides has gotten awful cluttered.
Yes.
With signage, and if you remember, the fellow was in about 6 months ago, there was a problem with the pole sign, which was never corrected. And, basically, there's
Yeah.
violations all over.
Right.
So here we are tonight, and, Damien wants to put a nice new sign up, but a lot of stuff has to come down. So.
Yeah, I like your sign, and I think
Thank
that
you.
exchange
Yeah.
thing.
It looks
just kinda
great, yeah.
cool. Like, I like
we
that.
thought it would be
So what we need to see on the front is, it's too busy underneath.
for sure.
Though I like that welcome to Wayne what is that one that says welcome to Wayne Beverage and,
Yeah, that Stella one, right?
Yeah.
This is, from the beer company, so we have, I think that's generally what he put up because he didn't have a sign.
Right.
You know, I think that's kind of
Yeah.
how they got around,
Here, Damien.
you know, like essentially what they were doing.
Damien, can I just
Oh,
have you use the
sure.
mic, just so
Not at all.
people can hear it clearly?
It's
Thank you.
karaoke night.
Is this not okay?
You know, may be off, I'm sorry.
I think,
There we go. How's this?
Good.
oh,
Good.
yeah.
I think essentially, you know, he had put this in really because, one
Yeah.
of the beer companies
Yes.
brought it in.
Yeah,
for
right.
sure.
Yeah.
And I was looking to, we were just kind of discussing, because that's the center of the space itself, but we were talking, we could possibly move it over the door, if that may look a little sharper, look a little better, and create some space, because I know, obviously, the cigar shop next door is going to want, they have that soulmate sign and the
Yes.
goosenecks that are
Yes.
there. And I assume they're just going to keep those goosenecks, or however it's going to work. But, we're playing with that idea. But initially, we said, hey, we'll just center it over the space itself, the entire space.
And nothing has been hung there, is that right? Since the stucco was done, there hasn't been a sign hanging there?
I don't think so.
I
You
don't
don't see
think
any
so
damage
either.
to the wall?
I don't see any damage to the wall at all.
So if you're thinking, yeah, okay.
I
So
think
we-
he had, when it was the entire space, he had a big one that kind of went across.
Yeah, it was a
the-
big
Yeah.
Wayne
Yeah.
Beverage,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wayne
That went
Beverage.
the whole length of the building, yeah. And, I mean, I'll be honest with you, and I don't know how soon you want to get this Wayne Beverage Exchange sign up or whatever.
Right.
But this was kind of my thought on the whole thing. If this cigar place is coming, or smoke shop, whatever it is coming in within the next month or two, that maybe if you can hang in there, you guys come up with one plan, kind of work together.
Work together with it.
Try to clean up the
So
whole
you
front of the building.
complement one another. And
Exactly.
in fact, your businesses, I think, do, don't you?
I think they complement each other for sure. And
Yeah.
I guess my only concern with that is it's so up in the air with it.
Yeah, you want to get started.
And I'd like to get a sign, for me, especially just trying to get that sign there. I know it's not essential, because obviously he's had it for a long time, but I want people to know there's a new owner. And,
Right.
Yeah.
and if you see, right here, this has changed, and we just have, new owner, family owner, family owner
Okay.
operated,
Okay.
that kind of thing. I mean, it's just in this window on the inside, and that covers our register. And I think that's why
Yeah.
that was there in the first place,
Safety.
because for
Yeah.
safety reasons.
I think it's only fair to approve the sign.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
think,
mean,
you
I'm
know,
not saying, I think the sign certainly meets code and all, but we need to do something about all the other violations.
Well, I could
Get it cleaned up.
I could certainly these three signs in this on the wall space. I mean, I
remove those?
could remove those easily.
Okay.
Simple enough and clean up the wall. And
Yeah.
I have. I think I lost the mic, but I have no problem whatsoever with that, because I think it makes the space look cleaner anyways.
Yeah,
I think that
Yeah.
was from
sure.
the previous owner, and I mean, I do kind of like that white one up top, but I mean, I'm certainly willing to take those down. This week.
Right.
You might find another use for that inside or someplace
sure.
where it's looking a little, well, I think that sign looks a little retro or something, which is kind of nice, even though I have
Yeah.
no idea it could have been made last year. But I'd rather see like Bob, I'd rather see the building clean.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
I think actually by cleaning it up, you will draw attention to it, because it's had so much junk on it for so long,
I agree.
that when you drive by, you go, oh, you know what, something has really changed there. And
We-
seeing your nice
We
sign
agree.
across
We
there.
cleaned the windows.
Nice.
We've changed out some of the pub lights that were either not working, didn't look good, some of the neons.
Right.
And I've got new craft ones have come in.
Nice.
So they're nice, sharp, new companies. So to make everything kind of, because, especially my wife and myself, we want it to look nice.
Yes.
I think that's important, especially where
Right.
we are.
Yeah.
Especially where we are.
Okay.
And I think,
So you think you're going to get a neon for that window?
nothing new.
Oh, okay.
Nothing new.
So
Yeah.
no flash, it can't flash. I just want to tell you that, because I'm going to
Yeah,
bring that up
yeah,
about another,
absolutely.
there's there
Yeah,
are
I
a couple
know.
other
I
things in the
noticed.
township
Yeah.
that are flashing.
Oh, they're flashing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no flashing.
Well, we got
Yeah,
the
no, absolutely.
20% rule too.
Well,
so
20%, yes.
You're allowed up to 20% of available window space for signage.
Okay.
I was thinking actually that welcome to Wayne Beverage would look good in the window.
I know, I
but
thought
then you're
so
going to lose
too,
a
but-
lot of neon.
Yeah.
Lose neon, and
Yeah.
being a beer store,
I know.
it does kind of need the neon.
I
know.
Just for the look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, why don't you
but,
play around with
I
some
could
things?
easily put that. I have a wall in the back that's bare right now. I could put that right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it would look cool, you know?
Okay.
Start a collection of old beer posters.
I
Everybody's
already
got.
have.
Oh, have you? Oh,
I've got
cool.
new tins. I love tins. I've
Oh.
come from the bar business. and I love the tins, the old school tins, and they're great.
I have-
I have
Cool.
those on the inside.
All right, so I like this.
Okay, so.
And if you
you're-
find there's a way you want to work it out with the new owner, we should give him the flexibility
Yeah.
to do something
We would like you
that with the
to do
owner of the
that.
business next to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so you're agreeable to take down those 3 wall signs that, okay.
100%.
Okay. The new sign we're looking at,
I
want
like
to
it.
tell us a little bit about that? Dave,
Yeah, it's just a vinyl sign.
I'm sorry, Dave, want to use the mic?
Here you go. Yeah, I
Thanks.
don't know if it's working.
Hello? Hello?
I don't think so.
This is not on. Can you hear me?
That's good.
Yeah, it's just a vinyl sign with a print on it or cut vinyl.
Okay. And no
So it's
illumination then?
No illumination. It's 2 feet tall and some change by 10 feet. The letter heights, there's once again 12 inches. Kind of
It's a
keep
good
that a
sign
theme,
maker, you
right?
know?
Hidden fasteners?
No, I'm going to drill through the face of this sign and just paint these screws. to
Okay, as
match
long as
the
they're
sign.
concealed.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
good to consider if you're thinking about moving your sign, is that you will have, to have to restore
There will
Yes.
be some
the
patching.
facade, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Looks good.
So that looks good. All right, so I think you know where we're coming from. We
I
just
do.
need it cleaned up.
Well, so we don't have any comments about the pole sign. That's
Well,
not his problem.
I was going to mention that, and, hi, Ray.
That's the landlord's problem, though.
Well, can I ask you a quick question? I know you just walked in on us, but if you remember, Ray, about 6 months ago, Phil from the Wayne Beverage was in with a pole sign fit out, and it wasn't really correct, and I don't think anything was ever done to it. Where do we go from here with the new owner, Damien?
I would say that if it's new, it has to be brought up, so if they're going to change it, get whatever changes you want on it.
There have been no changes proposed to it.
Okay.
You have, I think Coors might have made that sign. It's just a panel in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it had, they had mentioned something about.
I'm sorry, just-
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They had mentioned something about the fact that, obviously in the township, they didn't want anything, any sort of Coors Light or whatever it may be, so they kind of cleaned that out and sharpened the sign up.
Right.
That's all I know about that sign
Okay.
in general.
So it's still illegal, though. It's not even, it's illuminated
Well,
incorrectly, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of, to be honest with you, it's kind of been butchered up.
It has, I know
Yeah.
there's a light, one of the lights is out in the top.
Yeah.
And I'd like to just I have the light, Philip had it, and I'd just like to put a new light in. And so that.
But then it's going to be in violation, because you can explain this.
Yeah,
They have to be, if they're illuminated from within, or then they have to reverse out to where the lettering is white and the background is black, so we don't see, so the way that sign would be now, if you lit it up, it would just be that big white with it'd be the whole, you'd see the whole sign instead of just the lettering that
Okay.
says Wayne Beverage.
In the future, if I do choose to change it, if it's a possibility, what would bring it to code? What would?
Dave knows, right? Do you know,
Yeah.
bring to code?
I mean,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
you could do at the pole sign, Wayne Beverage Exchange, maroon with white lettering and all.
Okay.
And at nighttime, when it lights up, the only thing it'll say is Wayne Beverage Exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that might look good.
And
That would look great.
would it be kept the same height? Would it be kept in the same?
I believe the
pole?
height is okay on
Yeah.
that
Okay.
pole. The pole
Same
may.
sign.
Same
Yeah,
sign. I
same
could just
sign, you
change it
just-
right out with maybe
Put those-
chloroplast or whatever.
You do it with
Yeah.
the decal, right? Or, I don't know what you call it.
Just
If
cut
you
the
want
letters
light
out,
up,
make
no,
it
you have to
can.
change out the panels and you have to put new
Yeah.
vinyl.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you
Vinyl.
guys talk about that?
Okay, yeah, we'll talk for sure.
Okay.
I proposed it, I think, yeah, well,
And so you
Is that all right?
understand how it has,
Okay.
you understand how to,
Yes, right.
how to,
Yeah, let's try to clean it up. And again, we'll give you a little time. I mean.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
But-
For me, it was the kind of more precedent was the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, yeah, and
Okay.
and I just assumed that sign was fine in my mind for now, and
Okay.
and because it was, not a priority.
so
Right,
don't
okay.
put the bulb in until you,
Okay.
Yeah.
Until we change.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's easy enough. Yeah.
And, I mean, you're going to have to reapply, correct? Because it's a new sign, a new application and all.
Okay.
I mean, if you're hot to get it done, you'll have to get the plans into the board on or before July 23rd.
Okay.
For our next meeting on August 13th.
and then
Okay.
if you bring those
Right.
plans in, how long do you have to implement? You don't have to do it right away, but if you say you want to have that ready to go, you have,
I believe it's a year, but don't hold me to it. I don't have the book in front of me.
okay.
Oh, okay, so I could
So-
essentially bring it
Bring it-
up to the board
Right.
and get kind of, hope to get it approved and then
Right.
just kind of wait on it until we
Till you-
decide to do
Yeah.
it for maybe possibly a year.
You
Oh,
start
okay.
selling-
Okay.
selling that really
That works
expensive
out.
beer.
I mean, or the other thing, the smoke shop that's coming in next year, maybe you guys want to put
Wait
half of
that
yours
out.
and half of
Yeah.
them
For
on there.
sure, that's
So
actually a
maybe
good idea.
don't jump the
Get them
gun.
on the deal.
Yeah, and maybe
Are
wait.
you doing the smoke? Oh, you don't know
I
yet?
don't know, I've never met him, so.
Oh,
Okay.
let's work on that, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
okay, so, you know,
Okay,
You know,
for sure.
yeah.
And tomorrow I'll have those signs down.
okay.
Okay.
Or
Oh,
if you want to
great.
wait till your Wayne Beverage sign comes in.
Okay, yeah,
know,
yeah,
at
maybe,
least-
yeah.
at least to welcome
If that-
Wayne
if that-
Beverage.
If that's all right, I'll leave them up until the signage is over,
Yeah.
and then I'll
Yeah.
take them down. Sure.
And no sandwich boards, tent boards, advertising stuff.
Oh, okay.
They're illegal.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see them around town, but they are against code.
Oh, okay.
All right.
However, you are allowed temporary signage that you can apply for to hang when you, like, want to have a grand opening or something.
something
If you
like
want to
that.
do something like that
Yeah.
across your big garage opening there, you might
Yeah,
think about it.
Okay.
So-
Okay, great. All right. Any other questions for us?
None.
Okay, you're all right, Dave, you're all right?
Yeah,
Okay.
lighting, if you want to do lighting.
I'm sorry, want to just get into the mic there?
Yeah, if we decide to light this later on, do you have to go back in front of the board?
You will.
To do gooseneck?
You will, but you can
Yeah.
bring it in with a pole sign.
Okay.
You know, bang it out at the same time if you want, if you're
I
ready
know,
by then.
I know he does have the electrical there.
Okay.
So he had mentioned that, Jeff had mentioned that to me.
Oh, that'd be
I
nice.
just chose not to do it at this time,
That's fine.
It would look good on that building.
It would.
Depending upon what it looks, you know, so you can kind of match the next one.
for sure.
Okay.
So you
Great.
ready?
All right, you guys all right? Okay, Cindy, you want to take this?
In the manner of DRB 2014-28, Wayne Beverage Exchange, I move that we accept the signage as presented and that we remind the business owner about the pole sign, that, you know, it needs to be brought up to code, and if you want to do lighting, that needs to be presented to us again. And we appreciate that you are going to remove those 3 signs on the front of your building after you get your new signage up, and that you cover no more than 20% of your window, and that your neon not flash. How'd I do?
Great.
Beautiful. Okay, there was a
Thank you.
second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Damon, lots
Thank
of
you
luck.
so much.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
I will. Oh, I will.
Okay. Moving right along, last on the agenda tonight is DRB 2014-29, the application of Creative Mortgages, Price Financial, at 126 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne, for a wall sign and a freestanding sign. Hello, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi,
How you doing?
all right, how are you guys?
Good, Dennis. Okay, now this was formerly Pryor's Interiors,
Oh, yeah.
okay, which is where Landis's is. It's the opposite end of Landis's, and that block of stores, 5 stores.
That's a nice-looking little sign.
Yeah. So the property owner, or the business owner I know is on vacation. So Dennis is here.
He called and told me he couldn't make it and everything,
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Because I know there's other things that arise sometimes. I remember I always use the example of a Great American Pub when we did that years ago. What you guys talked about was a dumpster, fencing around the dumpsters
okay, all
or
right.
something.
Did we get it? Yeah, I think we
Oh, no, well, yeah, but,
No, I didn't think we ever did.
I mean, I
Honest.
can't answer those questions
Yeah.
and everything.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like is snow in the picture.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And that was,
A while ago.
and, yeah, but it still snowed late into the,
I know. I do, I remember.
All right.
I'll put that out first and then I'll put down these others.
You want to start with the wall sign, Dennis?
Right.
Okay.
Now, they came to me because they liked Ella's Bistro sign that we did with the reverse
Right.
channel letters down there in Devon.
Yeah.
They liked that appearance and everything. But they don't have the access behind the wall to do the wiring from letter to letter like.
Right. Individual.
So that's why we have like a cream-colored background, which will be, here's the side view.
Oh, so that'll hold the electrical.
Right.
Yeah.
But it'll be, the Halo mortgage, those letters will be 3 inches deep with the LEDs inside of it that'll give the halo effect off the background.
Right.
And the background's 3 inches deep also. So the overall depth is only, it's 6 inches deep.
Okay.
And then Creative was too small to make in reverse channel letters. So we're routing out those letters and pushing through white acrylic and putting translucent blue vinyl on the face of that. So it'll have a little bit of a halo out of the sides, and the face of the letters will light up blue in the evening.
Okay.
So in the evening,
You think it's going to be visible, creative?
Pardon
You
me?
think it will be visible, the creative?
Yeah, that'll light up good.
Will it?
I mean,
Okay.
we've done it in other signs in
Okay,
the,
good.
Wait, is it just light, ambient light from the mortgages, from the light behind the mortgages, or do you
no,
putting
no, we'll
them?
have LEDs. We'll
Behind
route out
Creative.
those letters, put the acrylic in there and put LEDs behind those letters
Okay,
too.
sorry,
All right.
I got that. Mhm.
Sort of like the Devon Square freestanding sign that has the tenant panels on it.
Gotcha.
That,
Oh, yeah.
just those letters light up.
Okay.
So, and they really like those blue and cream colors. Actually, their colors are blue, gold, and white, but white looked too stark, and they wanted something to go along with the trim that's down on the first floor some, which is an ivory color.
Okay,
Yeah,
So-
that's good.
That's good, that's complimentary.
Right, right.
okay. And naturally, no hidden fasteners and all that stuff.
Right,
so,
and this is a 2 feet by 13 feet. The other signs that we did on that strip there are like 2 by 15,
Okay,
but,
Is Pryor's Interiors gone?
no, they
They're gonna,
just
they're gonna
took,
keep that narrow, their space?
yeah, they have the other half still.
Okay, got it.
yeah, at one time they had the two
I
stores.
remember
and
that,
then
yeah.
just down to the one store.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, Dennis did that sign, Dennis did the
Yeah.
antiquity sign, so, yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be pretty consistent.
Right,
Okay.
okay. All right, good. We're okay with the wall sign, Tony?
I think it's great.
I'm
Cindy?
okay with it. Yeah. I think
Okay,
it's
so
good.
there's also a pole sign?
Yeah, I think that one looked really cool. I like how Ella's Bistro came out. Gives it a touch of class. Like.
Right, good.
And then this is just, there are other, Creative Mortgages, Inc., and then there's Price Financial that they have as well. So this is a non-illuminated structure that's already there that we're just attaching PVC panels to with the high-performance vinyl copy on it. And so that'll be seen from there, and what they're really trying to push is the mortgage side of it. Price Financial's been in existence, I think, over in Malvern somewhere
Okay.
for a while.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. I think it looks good.
That's good.
So, again, if he's going to light it someday, he's going to have to come back, so,
Right.
yeah.
I don't think there's any lights up in that pent roof or anything.
I don't believe there
so-
are, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there are. And the pole itself's in good
Yeah.
shape, so, yeah, it's really just a fit out on that, so that's pretty basic.
Actually, it'll make it a lot better because it's just painted out
Yeah.
white the
Yeah.
last time.
So
Exactly.
this will look good.
Okay. All right, any other thing we should be aware of, Dennis?
No, that's it.
Pretty much does it? I mean, it's a pretty clean application there, so, okay. Any other questions, Tony,
problem.
Cindy?
Yep.
Tony, want to take this one?
Sure.
Okay.
In the matter of DRB 2014-29, Creative Mortgages, Price Financial, we approve the submission as submitted.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Okay,
thanks,
all right,
Dennis.
thank you.
Appreciate that.
Good to see you, Dennis.
Can I stick around? And I just have another job that I just wanted to show you real quick. I'm not-
We're up against, yeah,
Another meeting at quarter off.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Maybe I'll stop by your
Yeah.
shop. I just,
Anytime. Yeah.
guy wants to propose a couple different things. and
I'll
he-
see you right after the meeting.
Right,
Just hang out, yeah. Dave, did you have another question for us? You're okay? All right. Okay, is there any other old business for tonight? Old business, new business, public participation? We're in a hurry to
I'm
get
good.
out.
No, but what about it? We can turn off, but I wanted to ask, what about a couple of signs that are in violation?
We'll talk to,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Okay.
move that we adjourn then.
Okay, I second. Thank you.
Second.
Off.